somebody else said, I should do a podcast, but do ASMR and shit. Like do little noises with their mouth. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Those Chinese.
Bro, what does it say calling home? Carlos, is your home? Watch It Talking about, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Watch It Talks. Today, we are here joined with Adrian and Erasto to do some Watch It Talk radio shit. we're gonna be calling you can say friends, people that we know, and asking them two questions. Your thoughts about Top G and something you never told your ex. Like a secret or something. It's anonymous, completely anonymous. Even though I already said their names. Professionals. We're going to cut it off. Professionals. It's going to be completely anonymous. They're going to give us their opinion on those two things. And we're going to put it here for y'all live. Well, not technically.
Is this a live?
Watch It Talk Radio.
No, I'm calling him like just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, my boy?
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, we're here live in Watch It Talks. You're the first person we call.
What's going on, fellas?
Let's go, bro. So, how are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, getting ready to take a trip to Colorado tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You gonna do some singing over there or what?
Huh?
You gonna sing over there or what?
Well, I mean, I'm going to see if there's a karaoke bar and shit, but I'm not going to, professionally sing, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm trying to just, what's it called? Yeah, I'm just going there for the weekend, hanging out, probably, get laid over there.
For sure, man, for sure. So hopefully we have you soon here in person. But for today, we just wanted to ask you two questions. The first one being your thoughts on Andrew Tate.
I think Andrew Tate's a fucking G, bro.
Top
G, mate.
Dude, Andrew Tate's the fucking top G, bro. Nah, I mean, listen, I agree a lot with a lot of shit he says. But obviously, I'm not gonna have 20 wives. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna have all these fucking girls. But I like his mindset. I like the what's it called? The motivation that he brings out to the public. And I think that a lot of things that he talks about, like women on, is fucking true. If you really put it into perspective, if you really see it with these types of women, bro, it's a lot of it is true.
For sure.
I mean, I wouldn't disrespect a woman, but I don't think he does either. But it's just very interesting, his take on shit.
For sure. What about what do you think about his opinions about men losing masculinity nowadays? Well,
I think that us as men, bro, we gotta bring back the masculinity, homie. I mean, it seems like society is now, how do I say, making the male submissive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, when Andrew was saying about the masculinity shit, he's right. Like, a woman doesn't like a submissive male. Like, she will take advantage of the submissive male. You know what I'm saying? So we as men have to play our part as, bro, we the top G's. You know what I'm saying? I think every man can be a top G, bro. It's just a matter of changing and a matter of mindset changing.
For sure. So, on top of that question, the second question we wanted to ask, what is something that you never told your ex?
Something that I never told my ex?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like a secret or something, like on the low.
I don't know. Shit, bro. I forgot. Dude, it's been a while since I've had a girlfriend. I don't fucking remember. I'm trying to think now. Damn. I don't know. No.
You're an honest man?
I told her basically everything. Yeah, I was honest, bro. I was always an honest man. I'm an honest man.
Okay. Respect.
Yeah. Never cheated. Always honest, and always let her know what I didn't like. So, yeah, I don't know.
All right, and well, I don't know if you noticed, but Andrew Tate got canceled. His Instagram, his Facebook got taken down. Do you think he'll make a comeback?
Um, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. He might. A lot of these celebrities get like canceled at first and then they come back. I mean, if we talk about conspiracies, bro, I got some shit about that nigga too. So, I mean, yeah, that I just learned this week. So,
Yeah, this man woke. Like when it comes to that, like he says some really smart shit about the financial system and
oh well, yeah,
stuff to deal with
yeah,
like controlling the world and everything like that.
yeah. No, I
Yeah,
mean the financial system that he was talking about, that shit is true.
yeah.
But I personally think he's probably involved with other shit. You know what I mean? But hey, that's just me. We'll talk about it when I'm invited again.
Bad, man. Well, I appreciate your opinions on this, bro. We'll keep calling other
Absolutely,
people,
G's.
man. You were the first. You were our first, so amazing first response.
We don't need
Of
any
course,
more.
bro. Of course, man. Oh, anything to support Watch It Talks, man.
Hey, what's up, man? We'll link you on this video as well, man. Take care.
All right, brothers. Sounds good. Take care, and I appreciate that, homie.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Yeah, bro. We don't need nobody else. That was good, man. That's all we needed.
All right. Who else? Who else?
I'll let Russell talk on this one.
Nah.
Ask her. Ask her. She knows you.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Hello? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yo, what's up, bro?
That's why I don't wanna. That's why I don't wanna like.
Welcome to Watch It Radio. Yo, Rasta has 2 questions for you.
All right. So first question. What's your intake on Andrew Tate?
I don't know much about him. I just know that like he makes a lot of feminists mad, right? He says like some sexist shit.
Something like that.
I guess you can.
Top G.
Top G. Top G.
Let's give her an example.
Do you think women should be stay-at-home wives then? That they're better at cleaning and cooking?
See, that's the thing. That's what I don't agree with. Like, no, I don't agree with that. Like, that's like how people back then thought. And he's like, I feel like he's trying to make it come back, and it's just like, no, like.
I got a
That's not
question.
how
I
it
got a
is
question
now.
then.
Okay.
If you told a man to clean a room and then you told a woman to clean another room, who do you think would do a better job?
The woman.
Why?
That's because y'all are fucking. Y'all don't know how to do shit. Well, there are some clean guys, but I mean, come on.
Now, there is a clip where he said, women are clearly better at doing things and men are clearly better at doing other things. That is why he would send his children to a hospital that's full of women. He wouldn't send his children to like a daycare or hospital full of men. That's one of the things he said.
But y'all don't feel some type of way about that? He's basically calling y'all stupid.
Not necessarily stupid, but it's just like a man doesn't have that like touch with the children when it comes to like being caring for them and stuff. A man's like tough. A man is just like
But
a role
yeah,
model.
But like,
A role model to the
what if
to
that
the, to
was
the kid.
you? Like,
Huh?
what if that was your job and like, I don't know how to explain it.
I mean,
It's
regardless,
just-
it's only his opinion when it comes to that. Like, I mean, I'm sure other guys wouldn't mind. I mean, a mix of women and guys working in a daycare or something. But it's just one of his takes, one of his controversial takes.
What's another one? Because
That that no women is gonna drive his sports car. Because if a girl was to like crash his car, she would panic and blame it on the car or the circumstances. Compared to like if a guy friend of his drove his car he would be accountable for the car and he would pay for it somehow. Do you think that would be true? Like, do you think the girl would be like, well, it doesn't matter, you have so many more Lamborghinis, like it's just one that I crashed. I'm
Okay, okay.
sorry.
To a certain extent, I can agree. Like, I wouldn't want someone who I didn't trust driving my car, but the fact that he wouldn't be mad. So you're saying he wouldn't be mad if his friend crashed it, but only if his girlfriend.
So it's not that he wouldn't be mad, but he knows that his guy friend would be accountable for the accident and like pay it off or um like be responsible for it. Whether
Oh,
the girl would most likely be like try to cry about it and like not pay for it, tell him, make him think that it doesn't matter much because he has so much money and he can just fix it himself or buy a new one or.
I mean, I feel like that's very simple-minded because it's like, I mean, in this generation, I'm pretty sure whatever shawty he's with is gonna fucking pay him back.
I mean, that's just his
Uh,
opinion. I mean, technically, he doesn't date like millionaires. He does. He did say he would rather date a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, younger girls, because they have been through less
Ew, that's
relationships.
nasty. How old is he?
Like
Isn't
30.
he bald?
He shaves his head.
Age is just a number.
It's just not. No, he's 30. He's 30.
Hey, cut that.
Man says 30.
He's 30.
Let me ask you this: if you were talking to a guy and he's been with through 15 relationships, and you were talking to another guy and he's only been in 2 to 3 relationships, which one are you going for?
I
1 point for Andrew.
mean, it depends. Like, damn, bro.
We got him.
Got him, boy.
All right, go ahead. Moving on to the second question.
Oh yeah. Second question is, what is something, a secret, that you never told your ex?
I liked his friend more, probably.
Damn. Hey, y'all stay safe out there, Kings.
Damn, bro. Y'all don't gotta, like, fucking out me like that.
Nah.
You ever
I
make a
ain't
move?
gonna tap. It did happen.
Nah, it's a
But
secret. It's a
that's done
secret.
with.
Those were the 2 questions. So I appreciate you participating on the Watch It Talk Radio.
Okay.
It was a good
You're
take.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. Bye.
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 Alright, this is the segment where we reveal their name.
Okay, what other one?
I think it's a he.
You think so?
Yeah. Waiting time.
Hello.
Hey, boss man. We're here calling from Watch It Talks. I saw that you responded on my story.
Yeah, about Andrew Tate.
Of course, my boy. So that's the first question. What are your thoughts about Andrew Tate?
All right. I think bro is kind of insecure.
Insecure? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why you think that?
Yeah. Well, I think if you brand yourself as something like an alpha male, I think it's kind of hypocritical to turn around and like whine about women in general. Like, I think that bro is just weird. You know what I mean? Like, he's 35, grown ass man, just complaining about girls. Like, I get how people get into him, I guess, by like him talking about like guys are sad and like it's usually not talked about. And then like he does like a huge like left field into just talking about how I guess women nowadays are like held to a higher uh stance than men are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know. I just think it's weird, like to spend $50 a month on a guy just to listen to him talk is also weird. Uh, I think he genuinely doesn't care about the people who listens to him. I think that he's just in it for the money. And I mean, who isn't? You know what I mean? Like, it's the easiest thing to do to like talk about how men nowadays are like looked down upon, and how women nowadays are like, I guess, super needy, or like feminism this and feminism that. But in reality, I just think it's like, who cares? You know what I mean? It's like, who really cares? I think that if you truly are a man and you want to be the alpha man, uh, you really wouldn't give a shit about what people would think, especially a woman at that. Like, I just genuinely think you wouldn't care if you really looked at yourself as like a top G. Um, I think that there's always been an Andrew Tate, and there will always be an Andrew Tate. There's people who feel like they're not seen enough, that they're being fed into this echo chamber that, I can't get a girl because this specific girl said that she wants to date a 6 foot plus guy, which is kind of goofy because there's girls out there who like, guys just for a personality and shit like that. I think that um, you're just sitting down and feeding yourself into something you want to listen to, instead of like really going out there and meeting someone and talking to someone. I mean, like, you got videos of like people who are like recording these women being like, well, what kind of guy do you like? And they're like, oh, I love me a 6 foot strong guy. And like, usually the girl would be like an unattractive woman. And like, why wouldn't it be? That's like the whole stick of the video, that an unattractive woman is saying that she wants an attractive guy. And I mean, like, understandable. You know what I mean? Like, if you're an unattractive dude, you would want an attractive girl or some shit like that. I think it's preference. And at the end of the day, I don't think it really like matters. I think it's hypocritical to be like, well, why does she want someone tall when she's ugly? It's all like, a guy could be ugly, and like, why does he want a skinny girl, or like, why does he want this and that? Like, I just think it's just feeding into those people.
Do you think that the do you think it's fair that Andrew Tate got canceled? Like got his
Uh,
Instagram and Facebook taken down?
I think, nah, I don't think that's cool. I don't think it's cool at all. I mean, it is freedom of speech. You know what I mean? But I think uh, that there were specific terms and conditions in there that I guess you could say that he crossed the line of doing when he signed up, just like any other person. He was saying some crazy shit. I will say that. But being banned and all that shit, I don't think that's pretty fair to do. Even though I think there's gonna be like another fucking Andrew Tate or some shit like that. Like, it won't stop bro from being him, I guess. And I think it's lame that they just try to cancel him or ban him or shit like that.
All right. So from the takes from Andrew Tate, so you don't think the way he speaks into the camera, especially about like men self improving and
Uh-huh.
going out there and like working hard and hustling and all that, like you don't think he could be a motivation to other men?
I think you could just, I don't know. I mean, it's true. He says shit that's like, that says like men this and men that, but it's like, he goes, he just does what any other person does. I guess like there's truth to like men's health, and he does speak on it, but it's in a way that's like, that's wrong, because he does speak of men's health. I agree with that. That's something that's important. But someone like Andrew Tate isn't someone, especially when he's done like crazy shit. Is someone like, you could just listen to your parents. I feel like he says the same shit that your parents would say, or
Mm.
something like a therapist would say. Like, just go to a therapist or go to your parents. Speak to someone else, not a guy who's like telling you that, women this and like, I don't know. Like, when it comes to a point where you're like, just, yeah, I don't know. I just think bro's doing a little too much. Like, I feel like there's people out there who are, I guess, better at like speaking on actual men's health, rather than speaking on men's health and then turning around and being like, and this is why women I feel like that's kind of goofy. Like, just talk about man's health. Like, that's important. I think that's good. I think that's an important thing to talk about. I think there's a lot of guys out there who definitely feel very insecure to speak on how they feel. And I feel like you shouldn't be scared to talk about how you should feel, especially around people or around other girls or just your friends in general.
So one of his takes was about depression. He said that depression shouldn't be a thing for like guys. Like, okay, like
Mm.
girls can act on their emotions, right? Like that's common for a girl to do. Like if she feels sad, she's not gonna
Yeah.
like get up from bed and like be motivated. Like that's typical. Well, especially because girls, I mean, their hormones and stuff works different from a guy.
Yeah.
And he said something about like depression isn't really real for guys because it's like if he wakes up feeling sad, he's still gonna do the same shit as if he was happy. Like wake up, work out, go to work, etc. Like
Hmm.
as a man, like he has to like not let his emotions dictate whether or not he does the things that need to be done.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things he has said about like depression and stuff.
Uh,
What do you think like depression is real? Like, do you think depression should be cured with like a medicine and talking to a therapist, or do you think that, well, at least mostly for guys, do you think a guy really
mhm.
needs that, or do you think a guy should just get his shit together, like whether or not like life is not fair for nobody, and like he should just wake up and do the same things he would do if he was happy?
Personally, me, I feel like it's just important to talk to people. I mean, if you look at the statistics of women and men on suicide, men clearly commit suicide more than women. So, depression is very much a real thing, and it's an important thing that men don't talk about. That's a one thing that people shouldn't be afraid to really speak on, because that shit is real. That shit happens to people close to you. You could be feeling that way. It's not a fake thing. I don't think medicine could cure it at all. I think medicine is just it's another thing. But I think something like just talking to people. Therapist is very important. I feel like you should always be able to talk to someone. I think bottling up your emotions is something that causes more harm than anything, especially if you listen to people like I don't know if you've seen like gym bro videos where mainly it's like negative talk to really like fuel you to like do more. I feel like something like that is more mentally draining to do, like for yourself. I think that you should be able to just talk about it. If not a therapist, get like a close friend and like talk to your friend about it. Like if you don't feel comfortable enough to like, or like even have them enough money to like pay for a therapist, talk to somebody. I think that's the most important thing to do. Even if you can't afford medicine, which I don't think even really helps, I feel like just talking to people would be a better um, thing to do. Like a therapist, like I said, therapy is very important.
Okay, those are some good takes, man. It's actually the first take that we have like this.
Yeah,
Other people have other. It's actually the first time I hear something like different from Top G. So it's a
yeah,
good. It's good to have a different point of view,
and I appreciate it.
and you have some good intakes. So
Yeah,
hopefully, like other people on the gram or on TikTok would agree and give us their opinion on the comments. But I appreciate your time and input on the situation.
There's one more question though.
Oh yeah. Before we go though, one more question.
yeah,
Lastly, this is like a more random question, more like low key, like fun.
yeah.
What is something that you never told your ex?
Something I've never told my ex.
Yes.
Um, I don't think I've ever really hid anything from an ex. Uh, I know that sounds like fucking weird, but I feel like if you're in a relationship, I think communication is pretty fucking important. So I don't think there's anything really, unless it's like something like dumb and small, like I don't know, like throwing out the trash or some shit. Like I didn't throw out the trash or something, but I don't think I've ever like kept anything crazy from an ex or anything like that. Like I said, I think communication is pretty important in a relationship.
So there was no secret, nothing that
No, I
that
don't
she
know.
never. Respectful, man.
None whatsoever.
Respect. That's right. That's what's
appreciate
up,
it.
man.
Yeah, no, I
That's what's up. Hopefully, there's more men like that.
I appreciate it,
Don't
bro.
hide shit. All right, boss, man. I'll let you
Yeah, y'all
go,
be
man.
safe, bro. I
Appreciate
appreciate
it. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
You want to do one more?
Call a girl, bro. Y'all call one of the girls. Y'all know a girlfriend or something.
Bro, I don't. My phone's dead, bro.
Come on, Russell.
Nah. She went to sleep.
Nah,
She did.
it's cap.
She sent me the message while we were on the phone.
Call her again, bro.
Nah, bro.
Wake her up, bro.
Shut up. Intake.
My intake. Wait, are we actually doing that? Our intake on Andrew Tate?
Top G.
Top G, top G.
I mean, that is what's trending right now. All right. First off, I want to say Top G is. I think a lot of people misinterpret what Top G is. Like, his videos, sometimes he can say some out of line shit, but people don't understand that. First of all, he's playing a character, like Donald Trump. You know, like obviously once you're like meeting him, he's not gonna treat you like on the videos. He says, you know, so sometimes he be over exaggerating to get a point across, not to get a point across, and also to like trigger something in you, right? If it's trying to, if he's trying to like motivate you, he's gonna say it in a way that you're gonna feel like a bitch, you know. And some people take it the wrong way, but some other people are gonna get the message and like actually like get their life together, you know. Some of the other stuff he says is like more controversial when it comes to like girls and stuff, and that's the part where it also gets misinterpreted. Wait, what?
Misinterpreted?
Yeah, misinterpreted. So like that's when like things start to like divide, you know, like people's opinions on stuff. But for the most part, I feel like what he's saying is, when it comes to girls, is have like, whenever you have your girl, be the masculine figure, like be the one to have initiative, be the one to like lead her, you know, like don't let her be more masculine than you. I feel like at the end of the day, that's the message he's trying to like convey, you know. And if a girl disrespects you, like doesn't shows you respect, don't stick around just because, you know, just because you
have feelings.
yeah, just because that's the only option you got or whatever. Like, don't tolerate any disrespect and just move on and work on yourself. Also, he says like, you're not gonna get the girls you want unless you don't have the status that you want, you know. If you have the girl that you want, but you have no money, you have no like nothing going for you, like you're not gonna be motivated because you already have the girl. So the end message is like, be somebody that, you know, that when you walk into a room, like you feel confident about yourself and you're gonna be respectful to others, and you're gonna feel good on your own skin because you work out, because you got your money together, etc. And that way you're gonna feel like you can conquer the world in a way, right? So I feel like that's the main message he tries to like convey. And then I guess at the end of the day, you don't agree 100% with everybody, right? So whenever you see somebody speak or give their opinion, you're never going to agree 100%, and that's perfectly fine. But to go out of your way, I think it's more shameful the people that try to cancel him, like instead of like they don't have nothing else better to do. Like he literally just posts clips on clips, and if he goes viral, it's not a coincidence. It's because a lot of people agree with him. So in the end, I think it's just like a matter of really seeing his content and then really like taking it in a good way. Like, don't just see it as offensive. Like, really try to get the message behind it, you know? But that's my take on him. And I also like, and the thing is that I also agree with him on some things because I always thought about it that way too. When he talks about the government and how things are run in the world, that's like something that I always like thought about. So that's also something like, if I see somebody that has a lot of money, that has like his life together, like talking about it freely out in public, and then seeing him get canceled and stuff, it makes me think like, okay, there's definitely some truth to what he says. Otherwise, people wouldn't really like care, like, you know, whatever he's saying. So that's my intake on Andrew Tate, the top G.
All right. What's
Rest
something you haven't told your ex?
No, we're not answering.
No,
that.
I know. I know. Nah, I feel like for the most part, I do agree. For the most part, because there's some like some conversations where he had talked about that like I kind of don't agree on. Like there's one topic where he had said about how a girl does something that's cheating. She does this, she does that, that's cheating. But if I do it, if I go out and talk to a girl, text a girl, or like have sex with her, that's not cheating. That's exercise. I was just like, bro, how the fuck is it not cheating for you, but it's cheating for them? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But there's other times where it's just like where I do agree, where say for example, like when he said about trying to treat them right, like as a priority, like they're your girl, you wanna treat them good with the respect because that's your girl. Like I'm not trying to say that like, oh, like she's mine, like I own her. Like it's nothing really like that. It's more of just like taking care of her, like making her happy and give her what she actually needs. That's basically how I actually intake on that. And also about like to help us out, like the masculinity wise, like I feel like there's a lot of guys where are just like really down bad. Like they don't know how to like chill with their like feelings and stuff whenever they see an attractive girl. Like they go like they seem desperate, honestly. Like some guys actually do seem desperate to try to get the girl, and it's just like that's not attractive. It's really not attractive. Cause I mean, bro, like you seem like you're just begging at this point. So I feel like that's why like I do agree with trying to bring back that like masculine in us, because I really like a lot of people don't know how to like control themselves and just like go behind a girl because you find them attractive and trying to force yourself to like get her, you know, to be your girlfriend and stuff like that. But I mean, other than that, like that's pretty much those are the only topics that I have in mind. But yeah, that's basically my intake.
Nice. Andrew Tate, top G, the man, the myth, the legend. Nah, I mean, I no lie, he says some out of line shit that I don't agree on. But I think for the most part, nah, I do agree on what he says. Like, especially what you said, like them seeming desperate. Nah, man, like you can't do that. I mean, nowadays with most of these girls, and I'm sorry if this doesn't apply to you, then good for you. But like most of these girls, they would rather go with an asshole than with a nice guy. Like, complete truth. Like, honestly, you give a girl an option where to have a guy who doesn't really give her a lot of attention and doesn't really think about her or do anything for her, then with a guy that gives her everything that she wants, she's gonna take the first option. Like, no questions asked. But one thing that he said that, like, honestly, to this now, I like live by it. Like, be with a girl or whatever, right? But before you start a relationship, let them know what you want to see in the girl. And if she can't do that, like in the relationship, she starts breaking those lines, then just don't take them seriously anymore. And then that's that.
Yeah.
Because, like, why are you going to waste your time on a girl that can't do what you want in a girl? And it should be, like, basic things, like, nothing, like, stupid, right? Like, oh, be a stay-at-home wife. I don't really give a fuck. You want to work, cool, more money. But, yeah. I agree with most of the things he says. No cap.
Going back with what you said about like girls choosing an asshole, like always choosing an asshole, like you can really see that's why the term nice guys finish last, because like you're over here treating a girl right with respect. You know, like it's just like sometimes girls see it as like, oh, this dude is really not like really masculine enough. That's why they go to the asshole, because he basically is showing more like his masculinity type.
Okay.
Not saying that like being nice isn't the way to go, but it's just like sometimes you just gotta put like that boundary. Like treat them right, but don't treat them too.
Don't put them on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Because, like, as soon as you do that, they're going to think that te tienen así.
Yeah, that they got you like that. And
it's like, nah.
Always find a balance. Like, sometimes be an asshole, sometimes...
sometimes be an asshole.
I don't know how to put it. But, like...
Yo, we embarrassing ourselves.
I know, bro.
Live on Watch It Talk.
Shit. Sometimes you got to put in that masculinity. And sometimes actually be nice, be respectful, treat them right. Always find that balance. All right, rephrase. There we go.
Be an asshole, but not all the time, basically.
Balance it out.
Yeah, he does say that, like, whenever he mentions, like, well, some girls come out on TikTok talking about I was with Andrew Tate, and he was so nice, blah, 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 blah. Like, supposedamente, like, those girls were, like, his exes or something, coming out to defend him, right? Saying that he was actually a nice guy to them. So, and then he also comes out in certain podcasts saying that if you approach him in a respectful manner, like, he's gonna give you respect back. So it comes down to, like, he may seem like an asshole, right, with the way he talks and stuff, but once again, like, whenever you actually meet the person, like, you don't really know the person behind the camera until you actually, like, meet him in person and treat him in a public scenario. That's when you really get to know the kind of person he is. And I think when it comes to the girls part, like, he always says, like, put your boundaries. And not only, like, he's not even like an asshole to girls, but it's just like, okay, if a girl wants to go out in the club to the club without you, right, and that's something that you're not gonna tolerate, and you let her know and she still does it, that's when you should know it's like your time to go. Like, why would you stay in a relationship where you're letting her know what you don't like and she still goes and does it? Like, that's not how it should work.
She's basically not giving you that respect.
Yeah, and the problem is most guys are just like, okay, whatever, right? They let it slide, and that's when the problem starts to come. The girl, like, knows what she can get away with, and she starts doing more and more and more until the guy, like, you know, gets cheated on, you know, and that's when shit goes backwards, right? When it should be like, if a girl, sometimes the girl be doing this as a shit test as well. Like, a girl be testing you, and if you put, like, your boundaries set and you let her know, or like, okay, you're gonna go to the club, all right, I won't, like, talk to you no more, whatever, the girl will come back if she actually likes you or whatever. She realizes, like, you're not fucking around, like, she will come back and stick with you because you're showing, like, that masculinity that we're talking about. Like, you're not somebody that she's gonna push around and shit,
exactly,
or get benefits from, you know. Also, like, he says, like, you can't be a friend with a girl, right? Like, girls say, like, oh, you can be friends with a guy, whatever, but like, whenever a guy invites you out to eat and stuff, like, you know, he does it, he's never gonna do it just because friends, you know. Like, and girls think it is like, oh, just because we're friends, we're gonna go out and eat and, like, watch a movie and do date shit.
We're gonna start talking about this, bro. Because, like, hell no, bro. I've said this from day one, bro. Guys and girls cannot be friends. There is no way. I don't give a fuck how many times the guy says, "Oh yeah, we're just friends." Hell nah. Either one, he's waiting for that one moment boyfriend fucks up, or two, he's playing the long game. He's playing the long game. He convinces the girl, bro, that, like, nothing's gonna happen, but she's gonna be at her worst, and he's gonna be there for her, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh, you're here for me out of everybody." I'm like, boy, shut the fuck up. Like, it's what he was planning. What you mean? There's no way. Like, I swear, no girl or relationship will convince me that a guy can be friends with a girl. Like, nah, that's cap.
Bro, just think about it. Does your mom have fucking guy friends? Does your mom go out and about with guy friends and your dad stays home? Like, no, none of our dads would tolerate that shit. Like, what? There's no way.
They're gonna come at us with like, oh, but that's marriage. This is
Yeah.
this is boyfriend,
Oh.
girlfriend. But it's just like it's, bro.
So you're gonna all of a sudden change once you get married?
like, no, like, bro, being a boyfriend and girlfriend, like, you're working towards something, bro. Like, there's no point on being boyfriend and girlfriend if you're not gonna lead it to marriage, at least, bro. That's where it should actually start. Like, the respect. It's nothing controlling. It's just a respect thing. Like, this is your partner. Like, this is the one that you actually like are the most closest with, and to have like a guy friend or like a girlfriend, that's just like why? It's like what's the point on doing that whenever you actually have your boyfriend or your girlfriend like by your side?
Like, they can definitely hide guy friends.
Yeah.
Right? But, like, there's none of that, like, best friend guy friends or
Like-
best guy friend or, like, oh, good morning and good night every single day, or how's your day been? Like, bitch, why the fuck you care, bro? Like, go get other people to talk to. But nah.
Because some people actually don't respect that like a relationship boundary, bro. Like, they just find a guy or a girl attractive and they'll try to get at them. Like, it might seem friendly, but it's just like they're planning something, bro. There's no way.
This is why there's a talking stage. On the talking stage, yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You just talking. You're barely getting to know that person, right? You're gonna meet more people, right? And you're gonna see like once you kind of see who you're feeling the most, that's the person that you're gonna pursue a relationship with. And once that's a relationship, that's when respect starts. It doesn't start on marriage. It starts on the relationship. There's no way.
And I feel like the girls who disagree or are watching this and disagree or whatever, like, they're just not ready for a relationship, or they just haven't found the one. Because, like, as soon as you find the right person, you don't give a fuck about anything else. You don't give a fuck about going out and getting wasted or going out with your guy friends or living your life. As soon as you find that one person, it's kind of like, oh, like, I can quote unquote sacrifice that for this person, because, like, you'll just know. But I mean, like, if you want to go live your life and be a hoe, hey, go for it. I mean, go for it. Hey, but good luck finding somebody afterwards. That's all I'm saying.
Andrew Tate Jr.
Sneako.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
Hey, nah, yo, but then also, like, once they're, because they like the attention, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They like the comments, the hey from like 10 guys.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They don't want to let that go most of the time, unless they find the one, right? Once they find the one, they ignore all that shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so to be clear, this is some people, some girls, just to put that out there, because they're always gonna try to. Find,
yeah.
They're
gonna clip this podcast and then they're gonna cancel it.
Yeah.
Bitch,
yeah.
I'll go cancel me, bro. I'll say what I want, bro. I don't care.
Look at these 3 misogynists.
I mean, I did say that, like, there are some girls out there that aren't like that. And
Yeah.
but I said the majority of the time that's just how it is. And I mean, prove me wrong. Send me something. I'm like,
Slide through his DMs.
Adrian_4.
Gee.
Nah, top G.
Top G. Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, we know we're joking when we say shit, right? But then people on the camera, they don't know that. That's why they take it out of context. Like, oh,
That's
look
true.
at these
That's
guys. They're fucking asses.
They'll probably be the same ones
Nah,
that are
like,
in your DMs.
I feel like we're being like, how do you say?
Coherent?
Yeah, like
Coherent.
Coherent. English.
Like I feel like we're explaining it through. Like we're basically saying we're not trying to say this, we're trying to say this. You get me?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, yeah, a lot of people like really just take things out of context, and it's just like no, this is not what I meant.
And also, we're saying it in a pretty, like, calm way, right? Of course, Andrew Tate wouldn't get like his fucking popularity if he said things like we say it, right? If we use like cuss words and like we like talk louder and fucking move our hands, like of course you're gonna pay attention, you know. But when you have like a normal conversation, try to like be logical about things, you know. Hopefully, like it doesn't like be taken out of context. Because anything that we're saying right now is literally like, literally all we're saying at the end of the day, all we're saying is treat your partner how you want your partner to treat you. That's essentially like a good rule of thumb. That's a good rule of thumb, you know? If you don't want your partner doing this, don't do it to him. Simple as that.
Pinche philosopher Hugo.
Bro, honestly, bro, why get in a relationship if you want to get the attention out of a lot of people? Like, it makes no sense. Just stay single at this point. Because I mean, like there's no reason to like be in a relationship and hurt somebody else's feelings. Like, even like if you're in a relationship and you actually like this person, but like after a while you lose feelings, bro, just talk to them instead of going behind their back and talking to somebody else. Like, that's why a lot of people are always like mentally se me fue.
Depressed?
Yeah, like
Unstable?
that's not unstable, but it's just like this is why it affects a lot of people mentally.
Like overthinkers.
Yeah, like
overthinkers.
a lot of overthinking, a lot of trauma, and all that type of stuff. You know.
That is facts.
That's true.
So we're wrapping it up, okay? Is it late?
Probably
How long have we been going?
since probably a little bit before 12. You heard it here first. If you want to be a hoe, be a hoe.
Be a hoe.
Nah, bro.
Go for it. Just be proud of it, you know? Don't be like, my body counts 1. Ah, shut your hoe ass up.
Oh!
What?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody come, bro.
What?
Look, if it wasn't a problem, why do girls lie about it?
Yo, that's a
Oh,
good take.
and then, okay, I had a question about that. Well, not about that, but like the question I showed you.
Yeah.
Well, how did it go? It was like, what's like a high body count for you? So like, what's like the max a girl could have for you to feel comfortable, or if you even care about it?
Yo, technically, I think it depends. Damn, it depends on like how long ago, you know. Okay, so say we're talking, right? Say we're dating, right? We've been dating for like a year, right? And then we bring that topic up, and she tells me that she has like 10 bodies, and then I ask her how how long has it been? Like, we started, like, we have a year together. When was like the last time, right?
Yeah.
And then she tells me like months ago, before we started like talking and shit, like I would feel some type of way, because that means like she hasn't had time to like really let that phase go, maybe, right? But then again, like if she really wants to settle with me, then it's like she stopped because she found the one. I don't know, bro. It's like,
But nowadays it's just like you really can't trust somebody to actually like
Tell you the truth.
yeah.
ideally I would say
Like
3, right?
Unless
You said it. You
Like
said it.
ideally I would say 3, right? But at the end of the day, if the girl shows me that she's like it was, you know, she's committed to me and that's it, and I've been having a good time with her, and I can see that she loves me clearly, I don't care. You know, at some point. If it's the one, it's the one. I don't care. But if I could have a choice, I would say like at least 3 or less.
just say a virgin, bro.
Yeah, 3 is cool. 3 is cool. Because like I'm not, because I feel like if I really would say like 0, it would be like, the fuck am I doing? You know, I should be at 0 too. You know.
Yeah.
But since I can't give 0, I don't expect.
What?
What?
You go exposing him?
No, I'm saying, like, if I can't give 0 to the girl, I don't expect the girl to give me 0.
That's true. It's common sense.
Okay.
But I would have to agree with Hugo. Probably like around 3. I feel like that's a high. The highest.
You don't want a newbie either.
I mean, considering I'm a newbie.
Wait, Adrian, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I don't care, man. I honestly, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I mean, okay. También, like, it
Bro.
can't be an exaggerated amount, because damn, like, you got 20 bodies, yo, what you do?
Bro, sometimes you gotta be careful, bro. You don't know what these people have.
Bro, actually, okay, if you're in a relationship, right,
Uh-huh.
and y'all been together for a while, whatever, and y'all feel like it's the right time, it just happens, right? Do you tell them to get like a STD test beforehand, or do you just trust their word and be like, just be like, oh, you got tested, yes or no? Yes, okay, cool. You're good, right? Okay, cool. Or do you tell them, nah, I want like the results, I want to see them?
I mean,
You want me to go? It depends on like. It depends. So the first thing I would ask her would be like, all right, how many bodies, right? Depending on the bodies, I would tell her, were you always like protected? Like, was it always like protected?
Yeah.
You know? if it was protected, then I wouldn't trip as much. Like I would trust her, you know, like, okay, if it was always been protected, then fair game.
Okay.
But if she tells me like, if she hesitates, because she could try to lie, you know, because she feels bad. If she kind of hesitates, I'll tell her like, look, you know what? Let's just both get tested, just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't trip. Like, I would test. Fuck it.
You would test?
Better be safe than sorry, bro. On God. I would say test.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
There's no way.
Yeah.
tested, but I mean, like, bro, if you're gonna have sex with somebody, be honest, bro. Like, it's fucked up if you give them like an STD or all that type of shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's because, like, bro, like, I don't think it should be like nothing to be ashamed of, like. But I mean, if you're lying to somebody, then it's just like, bro, you're giving it to them as well, and you're basically kind of ruining it for them as well. So,
yeah.
like, just be truthful about it. Like, it's gonna stay between you and that person regardless. Like, that's what it's for.
True. Yeah.
Adrian?
Nah, I think I would do that. Like, if I wanted them to get tested, I would just be like, I wouldn't even like say go get tested. I would be like, let's go get tested.
Yeah, both of y'all.
And then I didn't even finish. Like, okay, honestly, okay, I do have a number where I would be like how many bodies they have, but like, right, everybody's gonna have a number. Everybody doesn't want a girl to have a lot of bodies. But at the end of the day, if it was like they're past, right, and they stopped because they met me, or they stopped before they met me because they're just like, I'm trying to change my life, then amazing. But I mean, if you have a lot of bodies, but we're meant to be, it's okay, baby girl.
It's okay. It's just a number. Fuck, I was gonna say something about.
Still go back to my question though.
Which one?
¿Cuál?
About like if body counts like being a problem.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something about that. Like, I don't want to say it's an advantage for guys. I don't want to say it's an advantage for guys. It low key is, but there's been interviews I've seen on TikTok where they ask the girls, "Is it okay if a guy has a high body count?" And most of them are okay with it. And I think that's a little advantage we get, like, cause us, we would like rather get a girl that's like has really low body counts, preferably, right? But girls see it the other way. Like, they do like a guy that has at least like couple bodies, because they do want that experience, you know? They don't want a guy that doesn't know, like.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But then there's some girls that do like, you know, both of them being the first for each other. But if it's not like that, they want a guy that has more experience than they do, you know? So I feel like we do have like a little handicap when it comes to that. Like, we get the whole pass, basically.
Honestly, like, I think for guys, well, I mean, like, especially for me, I feel like it's because, well, the way we think about it is just sex is something like really more intimate,
Mm-hmm.
like with a girl. So it's just like, if you have like if a girl has like a high body count, then like there's basically not gonna be any type of intimacy because I mean she's already has a high number and like has a like had sex with a lot of guys. So I mean I think that's why like we don't want a girl with a high body count as well.
I don't agree.
No.
I feel like even if a girl has a high body count,
Well, considering that some actually don't really care because I mean like they just want.
yeah, no,
You
but
know.
but like as in like okay, even if a girl has high body count and you with her, I feel like it can still be intimate because like if y'all like are in a relationship and like actually love each other, like that shit is different.
But
I
it's-
agree with you.
But
Yeah.
there's a thing though, like, cause some people don't really see it like as being intimate. Some people it's just whatever, you know.
No, yeah, I get you, but like, but what I was trying to say is that even if they do have a high body count, that doesn't mean you can't be intimate with them and like not.
Feel it different.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's a difference between having sex between having sex and having love.
Yeah. Those are two completely different things.
Like at that point, I don't think the body count matters.
Yeah.
But then again, I do feel like if it's their first for both of y'all, it can be like a more like a spiritual experience type of shit, right? Because both of y'all like first time, marriage, whatever.
Mhm.
Like if you do it the traditional old way, I'm sure there's a little extra meaning to it, right? But regardless, I feel like regardless of the body count, like nowadays it's like the moments that you spend with that person, the way they make you feel and everything, you can have like a really nice time, the best time
Mm-hmm.
with her, regardless of each other's body count.
You know what I found out the other day,
What?
which is crazy, was that I'm gonna try to be discreet about this because but like how when a girl has a high body count, in that area it kind of gets, right? I mean, even if like it's kind of obvious. Did you know there are procedures to tighten it up?
Really?
Yeah. Bro, I didn't know that shit.
Okay, Mr. Doctor.
The
Shit.
doctor sabe. Bro, that shit was crazy to me. I was like, dang. Yeah.
I mean, what are the procedures? It is. Let's educate our audience.
Educate your audience. Protect the sex. Have protected sex, please.
Always.
Oh,
Don't let her hit you with the. It feels better without it.
Hell no.
then you get the consequences con la bendición.
Let's not jinx ourselves. All right, this is part of the segment. This is the segment. What? This is part of the podcast where we're gonna reveal our body counts. Hugo, you start.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, really?
No. I am a virgin, so yes.
What is sex? I don't know what that is.
I don't know, honestly.
Look, bro, I can count it with one hand. Like, I'm not gonna say, but.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
just
you were
saying.
showing them like no.
I'm just saying, I can count it with one hand.
Nice.
Times two.
They can multiply my body count. Wait, what? Oh, you're saying you do? Like, why is he multiplying?
Not like him as well.
You can count it with your hand?
Yeah.
Alright. You can count it with one hand or two hands?
Me?
No, I'm asking Russell. One hand or two hands?
One hand.
Ah, okay, one hand.
No, wait.
I'm a virgin, bro. What do you
All right.
mean?
He
Yeah,
can count it with no hands.
bro. No hands, bro.
Really?
All right, cut.
There's no way we're being honest and you just.
No, for the record, the three of us are virgins.
Yeah.
Look, bro. If y'all see me in public and y'all see me with my virginity rock shirt, will y'all believe me? I have a virginity rock shirt.
I wouldn't.
Yes, because you're a child of God. I believe you.
I thought Adrian said he wouldn't either.
What?
I mean, it'll be understandable. A lot of people really thought I was like a fuckboy back in high school.
Like, I thought you wouldn't believe him If he had a virginity rocks.
Oh,
Sometimes I'll be wondering that though. Like I'll be wearing the shirt in public, and I'm just like,
You have one?
yeah, bro. I was just saying it right now.
He
I
has
have
one.
I have one.
Oh, I thought it was just like
you were wearing it the other day, no?
Yeah.
When?
Here? Not here. I don't think I'm
It
wearing
was
it.
on
in
the trip,
podcast.
no?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so. But yeah, like I'll be wearing it sometimes. I'll be at the gym or like in on campus, and I'm just like, do people actually wonder if I'm actually a virgin?
Nice.
I'm sure they do.
You think so?
All right.
All right.
Well, that wraps up the podcast for today. Hopefully next time we have more than 3 watches. Or we have fucking people that pick up the goddamn phone.
Bro, we could finish the podcast we try to finish at San Antonio, or like talk about the San Antonio trip.
For next one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
yeah,
we
for
just need to get everybody here.
Yeah. Next one should be fire. Gotta talk about San Antonio trip.
Yeah,
What happened? What didn't happen? Did Adrian actually got fucked up? Can we get him to remember? Moras.
Bro, I don't remember that, bro.
Wait, ¿tienes una mora?
¿Cuántas moras tienes, güey?
Hey, bro, there's no way we're releasing that. Way. Nah.
Oh, man.
The unseen footage of the podcast.
The unseen footage, of course. All right.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
With consent.
With content.
With consent.
Bro, I'm happy I didn't text or call anybody.
Yeah.
Bro, we happy you made it to your fucking upstairs, bro. What the fuck? We happy you made it alive, bro. What the fuck?
We happy you woke up, bro.
No, honestly.
Yeah, man.
All right. We're wrapping it up, guys. Until next podcast. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching and peace out.